Hello everybody, this is Rashira Lee. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome. As always, I'm so glad to be spending this time with each and every one of you. I always enjoy doing these videos and spending this time with you all. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so with that being said, thank you so much for your love and light, sending me love and light and your healing energies. I appreciate it so much. As some of you may be aware, during my last video, I did address that I was a little under the weather, battling some respiratory issues, but essentially felt the need to come and do a video for you all. So just judging from the looks of it, it seemed as though that resonated with quite a bit of you all. So I'm thankful for that. And so now I'm back to 100%. Okay. So again, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for sending all of your love and your prayers. Okay. So let's get into it, guys. I wanted to talk a little bit about stagnant energies and or defining moments that may have taken place in your life throughout different moments in your life that may have caused for you to be stagnant now. And so the question is, what were those defining moments or those moments that caused for you to say, okay, I feel the need to shut down, to go inward, right? And become a shell of your true self. What were those moments? And get an idea of how to help you come out of that energy now, that stagnation. Okay, so before I sat down and hit record, I was hearing two things, right? And so what I'm about to say may not pertain to everyone, maybe it's just for a few people, but there's a song. Give me a minute. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ching chang walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ching chang walla walla bing bang. Now, everyone may not know that song, right? So at this moment, I'm telling my age because that song has been around for a long time. Okay, but there was something that took place. If this song is for you, there was something that took place during that time that song meant something to you, and it was during that time it calls for you to say, okay, I need to go inward. All right. The other message that I was hearing was around Pee Wee Herman. I was having this vision of the Pee Wee Herman dance, and I don't know if all of you are familiar with that, but if you're not, with the Pee Wee Herman dance, it went something like this. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Like it was a real simple dance, right? And so for some of you, you really took to the character of Pee Wee Herman. Maybe even the dance itself, or the song and dance, meant something to you. It made you happy, but it was something that took place around that time that caused for you to say, okay, I need to take a step back, maybe, even and go and find a secret hiding space, right? Creating this space of safety for you, during that time. But we'll dive a little deeper into that. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone, and that's fine. But spirit, let's go ahead and jump into it. I have already pre-shuffled the decks. Use one card. Any more messages, Spirit? I'm going to go through this one more time. If I don't get another card, we're just going to go with this one card for now and then continue to build upon that. Okay. So the winged ones. Angelic help. Miraculous aid. Oh, wow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. So we have the number 34. Together is 7. So automatically, for this, the feel behind this is that some of you all experienced a death of a loved one at a young age, and it was traumatizing. Maybe it was your mother, your father, a grandparent, But essentially, this person that passed away, you were very close to them. You know, you did not envision your life without them. And so when they passed away, you just felt like my layer of protection, my go-to person, they're gone now. What am I supposed to do without them? You know, I'm also feeling the energy from this card, bouts of depression after this person passed away. And my condolences to you all if this pertains to you. But yeah, okay. But now, in your later years, you have grown more in your spirituality. So it's allowed for you to to be able to receive their help and maybe even sometimes hear the messages that they're trying to deliver to you. Now that they have crossed over, they are an ancestor, they are a loved one, they could possibly, be one of your guardian angels now. But yeah, when this person passed away, it was really hard for you. Okay, no matter what age you were. And then also, if this wasn't a physical death, you lost a person that was close to you, maybe even through the process of divorce, or a long-term friendship ended, someone that you were friends with for 20 years and you didn't see that blowing up. You didn't see that friendship ending, but it did. And so when that person left your side, they were your rock. It totally threw you for a loop, devastated you, and it felt like a death. So if it wasn't a physical death, it was death in terms of the relationship coming to an end. Okay. But Spirit is saying, that you are able to get past that, to hold on in order for you to get past the energy of stagnation, to hold on to the good memories that you have with this person, right? Remember the fun times. Remember all the times in which they were there for you or you were there for them. If you haven't already received a new person in play that you consider your rock, you will be receiving them, or you'll be meeting them soon. Okay. Anything else? Okay, no, move on. All right. What else? What else? What else is a defining moment? Please be very clear. Thank you so much. Okay. The Well Watcher, wisdom, power of the divine. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Automatically, I'm feeling like for some of you all, you were put out of your home, or that you even lost your home. The sense of stability was lost for you. When this happened, and forgive me, I'm looking at the illustration of this card. Okay, it sort of looks like a dead bird in the cage, but when this happened, it felt like the rug was being pulled from underneath your feet. This place that I called home, this my foundation, it's gone. But from that, you've gained so much wisdom, and it caused for you, it was a moment of opportunity, rather, for you to step into your power. So we have another 7. I'm looking at that. So we have this card here, 34, which is a 7. And then we actually have the number 7 here. So that is not a coincidence. 7 being the number of divinity, God number. I need some more details regarding this. Okay. The dragon's dual, inner conflict, morality, conscious choice. Okay. So you chose to leave. Alrighty. Yeah. You chose to leave because they weren't accepting to who you are. Okay. For some of you all, I feel like this is pertaining to your sexual preferences, that in your household it was deemed as being unacceptable for your sexual preference and or some form of identity that was not agreed with. And you had to get wise quickly. So I'm seeing like this vision of a teenager roaming the streets and doing what they have to do just to survive. Wow. But notice how this person has the owl on their shoulder, right? And with owls, they are known for being very wise. Also with owls, they have this 360 view, right? Where they can turn their head 360 degrees. This is how you were when you were when you chose to leave, because you like, listen, I'm going to live my life, I'm going to live my truth, no matter how you feel about it, no matter what you say or think. This is my truth. I have to live it. I have to be free. But in that same moment, it calls for you to feel like that you, in some to some degree, that you had to hide a little bit of who you were while you were roaming the streets, while you were gaining that wisdom, while you were becoming, because I keep on hearing street smarts. You have a lot of street smarts. That you had to hide a little bit of yourself. And so to this day, there is a little bit of hesitation to fully come out of the closet. And I don't mean like, okay, same sex, come out of the closet, but just whatever your identity is. It could have been, I choose to have a whole lot of tattoos because tattoos, are very artistic. I want to express myself in that manner. Okay, in your household, that wasn't accepted. It could be same sex, but in your house it wasn't accepted. So when you were roaming the streets, or maybe even couch hopping, right? When you were basically trying to come into the fullness of who you are, a little piece of you said, I still need to keep this tucked away to keep that part of me safe. But Spirit is saying, listen, don't have that inner conflict about who you are anymore, right? You have to make a conscious choice to step into the fullness of who you are, because you are that powerful. When you decide to say completely, hey, I release who I am, I show myself, my true self, my true form to the world, then you are going to have powers beyond your belief, right? All of a sudden, people that didn't really pay attention to you as much will take a notice to you, will take a liking to you. The promotion that you've been seeking and you just can't figure out why you haven't received that promotion. When you accept all of who you are, because it's just a small piece, then you'll receive that promotion, whatever it is. But you have to let that inner child, or that moment that you shut down, that small piece of you, let it not be silent anymore. If it's, hey, I wanted to be in a rock and roll band or jazz band, whatever it is, let let it go and stop pretty much suffocating your voice. Okay? Give me just a moment. What else? Okay, that was fast. That was fast. The wise woman of Wonderland, integrity, compromise. Really? Okay. So for this person, for whoever this pertains to, you were asked to compromise too much of yourself. With this person, I feel like they were asked to give away a lot of who they are, just to get whatever it is that they had worked so hard for themselves. It's, I have to give it to you in order to make you feel better. So it was, you were overly compromising in order to make the other person or persons happy. And this actually depleted you. So the stagnation occurred because of that. And you decided not to be a giving person. Let me just say this. It's okay to compromise, but you never have to compromise to the point where it sacrifices your integrity. Never. Nowhere in any book does it say compromise your integrity. Nowhere does it state to give until you are all the way depleted. That's just like going to a bank, right? And expecting to receive a withdrawal. But if you're not putting any deposits into that bank, how do you expect to be able to withdraw anything? And that's what this person was doing to you. So you shut down your heart. That's where the stagnation came into play. You know, not really trusting others in any type of situation. No, because they're going to take advantage of me if I let them know that, I have these resources and that I'm willing to give. So, I'll become a Scrooge. Mm-mm. Spirit is saying you don't have to do that anymore. You have learned the balance of give and take. So how to come out of this? You can do mantras or say mantras such as, I trust myself. I trust my intuition. Okay. I'm going to pull one more card from this deck and then we're going to move on to the next one. Wow. Okay. Look at this. The Phoenix. Resurrection, surrender to change. Here we go. So ultimately, it is, wow. Ooh, some of you all. 2 and 9, 11. Ooh-wee, the master number. Okay. You have major change that is surrounding you right now. So that's the overall message pertaining to these different scenarios. Okay. Is that it's time for you now to rise and to surrender to that change. You know what to do. So it's like, okay, am I really ready for this? Am I really to rise as this new being, as this new person in this new form, with this newfound voice and my newfound freedom and my newfound strength and integrity? Yes, to all the above. Because when you do come out of this stagnation, you are going to be the phoenix, like the phoenix rising. It is time for your resurrection, definitely. Okay, so thank you, Spirit, for that card. All right. What other messages do we have? What other messages in regards to how to come out of this stagnation? The messages of how to come out of this stagnation. We know what the stagnations are, how to come out of it. Okay. So the first card that popped out was this one, which is your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Okay. You have put in all of the work to help bring you to this moment. So if it's been a matter of self-help, like reading self-help books, going through therapy sessions, if you're receiving, or if you have received rather, energy healing sessions, whatever the case may be, Spirit is saying, listen, you've put in the work to cause for this change to occur. And you're starting to reap the benefits from it now, slowly. But by the end of this year, which is in another month now, a whole new world is going to unfold before your eyes. You won't even recognize the person that is looking at you in the mirror. When you go and look in the mirror, you're like, who is that? Because you've going to change so much, within these next 30 days. Listen to your intuition. Trust yourself. That's how you're going to come out of this stagnation completely. Okay. Next we have bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Right. So yes, bring love into it. Love upon yourself. It's time for you to love. Open yourself to love. Okay. So you know how to give it all day long. But now it's time for you to start trusting to allow for yourself to be loved. You know how they say that when you have someone by your side, you feel a lot stronger. Someone that really supports you and that loves you, that's in tune with you, all that good stuff, that you feel a whole lot stronger and maybe, even have a glow about you. Women, you know what I'm talking about, right? But yeah, get that morning glow on. Allow for yourself to experience that new love because, hey, Spirit is saying, I want to bring this in for you. Bringing in this new love is going to help you feel safe from when you didn't have that stability, right? When you didn't have that stability, when you were out roaming the streets, when you had to hurry up and grow up, when you lost your rock, your loved one, your best friend, and it caused for you to shut down. Time for all of that to end. Trust yourself. You don't have to compromise to the point where it depletes you. You've learned that. So now, Spirit is saying, let me return that to you. Let me help fill up your cup again. Don't let pride get in your way. That's right. So stop feeling like you have to do everything by yourself. Full moon in Leo, by the way. So yeah, you don't have to do everything by yourself. Allow for the people or the resources that are going to come in or that may have already be there to utilize that, right? Take advantage of it. Don't let the pride be stagnant to you. All right. One more. Have faith in your dreams. Oh my gosh, can't make this up. Waxing crescent moon. Have faith in your dreams, but most of all, have faith in yourself. Bet on you. If you were the person that was constantly pouring into other people, or other situations, everything else got your attention first rather than you and your desires getting your attention first, that's now out of the, that's no longer a part of the equation. Let's remove that way of thinking and allow for yourself to have faith in your dreams. But not only that, dream big because you're worth it. You've earned it. All right? Because again, all of your hard work is paid off. Okay? All right. Listen, that is all that I have for you all. For personal readings, please email me at rasheeralee@gmail.com. My contact information is in the description box below. Please make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe, share, comment. I love to hear what you all are thinking, what you're feeling, all that good stuff. Let's chat it up. Until we meet again, enjoy.